This video couldn't be more coincidental because guess what? It's Cake Dragon's 1 year anniversary today, on the day this video was uploaded. So Sparky, my boy, here's your present from me. Okay, not really, but here's some wins to start us off. Sparky themed balloons.
10, 11, 12.
I adore Izzy's childish attitude while popping the balloons, and she even replaces the ones she bursts, so there's plenty of balloons for every pony else. The score in the first few seconds is comedic too, because each time Izzy pops a balloon, the music brings in a beat to add to the hilarity value. It happens as well when Izzy inflates another one. This wide shot of the bright house downstairs with all the birthday decorations is beautiful to see. The Sparky banner, a life-size dragon cutout, a table full of scrumptious treats, party games, bouncy balls, and even dragon masks. Man, I'm jealous. My 10-year-old self would kill for a birthday that fancy. Also, that pudding with the cherry on top, that reminds me of a very certain dessert we saw in a previous episode making a comeback. Least we can be thankful Sparky's not sick in this one. Also, those dragon masks weirdly make me feel a little heartbroken. With Sparky being an orphan with no parents established in the show, this has got to be one of the kindest gestures Hitch has ever given to Sparky. The main six can wear those masks to replicate the effect of Sparky celebrating with his real family. This is too heartwarming. 2 wins, please. I like how Pip and Zip have decorated their wings with makeshift wings to make them look more draconic so they can emphasize with Sparky. They look really cool. Where can I buy a pair?
Hey, no peeking, Misty.
Love this twist on the common party game Pin the Tail on the Donkey with a dragon and its teeth. We've seen different variations of this game before. In Friendship is Magic, there was Pin the Tail on the Pony in Griffin the Broshoff. In Nightmare on Main Street, it had a variant of Pin the Husk on the Corn Cob. And finally, this version, Pin the Tooth on the Dragon. A win for continuity and diversity.
Okay, stop! Okay, you can pee! You can pee!
What a cheeky, funny numpty Misty is after peeking through her blindfold and possibly messing with Sunny here, trying to pin the tooth on her instead of the dragon. Don't let Misty near any sharp objects.
I'd like to say a few words. Speech!
Looks like Izzy is in charge of hyping up the speech. Anything to help get the party going. I love her energy.
Where is the dragon of the hour?
It's kind of cute and a subtle bit of foreshadowing how Sparky appears out of the popped dragon balloons. Just like how his cake brother gets demolished into pieces and appears out of the flower by the end. Stunning writing, Tom Gidman. So here's an extra win.
Bring in the cake!
I find it quite hilarious how Hitch employs McSnipsalot and Kenneth to bring the gigantic cake into the Bright House, as if he ordered it from Maritime Bay's bakery, and the poor critters had to drag it all the way up that hill that leads into the house. Element of kindness, every pony, but still funny. But would Fluttershy endorse that? The design of Sparky's birthday cake looks absolutely amazing! The red dragon and breathing fire around and up to the top must have taken some serious effort, including the green sponge cakes, purple and sprinkled frosting, and sparkler on the top. Give me a few days and I'll devour it! Best frame of the episode. Aw, Sparky tried to do a Kirby there. He was just too enthusiastic about wanting to eat the cake. Can't blame him at all.
You want a new mirror?
No, Hitch. He wants a little dragon brother.
This ultimately defines how much Zip has bonded with Sparky when she clearly understands what he's trying to communicate to Hitch. She knows her baby boy too well, especially when she remembers what his favorite kind of sequence is in the episode Secret Canter. Double win for Dragon Mummy Zip, please!
OMP, you're gonna be the cutest little dragon family!
Okay, genuinely, I'm trying not to be biased here, but this can't be a coincidence anymore. Pip implicating that Hitch and Zip would be the cutest dragon family while flying around them is so charming. She definitely knows both of them are totally into each other, and Pip's over here encouraging it. A major win for Stormblazer fans. It's a wacky detail that Sparky's fire hits the dragon head first before the fire expands through the icing flames until it reaches the sparkler. This could explain why the dragon gained sentience, because Sparky transformed it himself with his wish in mind. This probably takes the cake, pun intended, for the most unique dragon design in all of My Little Pony. We've never seen one made out of food, so there's a first time for everything. It's a hilarious contrast with the shock of the ponies to Sparky's exuberant expression. Who cares what every pony else thinks? This is Sparky's day, so let him be happy. And here comes a not-so-vague yet cool reference to the Friendship is Magic episode, Secret of My Excess. Sparky's cake dragon destroying the roof of the Crystal Bright House before flying off. Like what a colossal spike does to the Sugar Cube corner as well. You were both naughty boys on your special days, weren't you, Sparky and Spike? Got anything to say about that? This time on Tell Your Tale Intro Appreciation Win, we have a small rendition of Happy Birthday to You interpreted with bells and cymbals. It's rather fast as well when the cake dragon broke out flying to give the tune a frantic groove, having the impression of a party that was suddenly interrupted and didn't go as planned. Always love how these openings have unique scores.
Every pony stay calm.
We've mentioned this before, but this is one of the earliest demonstrations that the Crystal Bright House has a mind of its own and wants to keep their inhabitants safe by repairing itself, and it's an intriguing plot device, no matter if it's somewhat convenient. Like Twilight's Castle too, the building is the perfect subject for it.
No need to panic.
A cake dragon!
Panicking! I said don't panic!
This statement is so absurdly comedic, like we're meant to believe that the residents could hear what Hitch said and decided to take the piss out of him. Least Hitch has his priorities in order by going back for Sparky. Good dad. I like the detail of the cake dragon's firepower basically being nothing but sprinkled icing. Yes, the town is technically in danger of being frosted entirely, but there's no real threat involved, and that's the ironic value this scene has. Hey, I recognize that callback with ponies noping out by jumping down the manhole. Angry Bunny is angry cute bunny.
Ugh, these cupcakes always have too much icing on them.
2 wins for providing me with legit laughter. Sorry, Posy, but you got caked. Also, take a look at those glittery particles on the sign. I don't know why, but that animation is super smooth and I like it. Gives it a special touch. Must have been a sale or something.
Is it a cake? Is it a dragon? And how does it taste?
A fine example of lack and excess comedy, mares and gentle colts. While every pony is panicking, Sky and Dazzle are giving their report completely calm and unfazed that they might get iced any moment. Another detail that's worth noticing is the fact that they're not on a reporter's table, but a wide fence that separates the bay from the sea. Gotta respect their devotion to get a good scoop by going into the havoc. I sense a double win again.
Tastes like disaster.
More like a cake-zaster. Alright, and now I shall excuse myself. The main 6's expressions when everyone goes to face the cake dragon are rich in detail. Hitch looks worried because he cares about the citizens in Maritime Bay and Sparky too, and Zip, Pip and Sunny have a determined look ready to face the danger. Good job, animators, in making sure all the expressions are vibrant.
Zip, Pip, you ponies can fly. Use this.
Hitch having a capturing net on hoof is completely in character for him being the sheriff. He must have caught plenty of criminals back in his time when the world was segregated. Should we complain about Sparky climbing to terrifying heights, putting his life at risk just to greet his cake brother? I don't think so. If anything, this is certainly consistent with his behavior in the Make Your Mark episode, The Jinxie Games, so that's another win for continuity. Sparky staring up at the sky, admiring his work with his cake brother flying around is rather sweet to just watch and smile at. Knowing Sparky without any official family members established in G5, this is his one and only chance to view a sense of real family with his granted wish. 2 wins for this peaceful moment. This sequence of the cake dragon being shredded by the net and then reforming itself was a welcoming surprise and perfectly animated. All of the pieces even stay in the same shape of the dragon.
We're making it worse! Run! I mean, fly!
Zip's brain malfunctioned there. They forgot they had wings for a second. The comedy continues to excel.
I say we fight cake with cake.
Izzy's plan to fight cake with cake is funny on its own, but this becomes more familiar when you think back to Bridalwood having a traditional food war as seen in Friday Night Food Fight. Nice continuity again. Plus, that was some rapid unicycling there with the trebuchet, Izzy. A for effort, but an F for efficiency. And I'd be amiss if I didn't mention that Tom Gidman must have done his pony homework because...
I say we fight cake with cake.
I'm not giving him cake. I'm assaulting him with cake.
Izzy, are you sure you ain't related to Pinkie Pie? Explain yourself, Pinkie! One of Sparky Sparkeroni's greatest moments ever. It's unbelievably adorable how the cake dragon immediately softens up upon meeting Sparky, giving him such a lovely bro fist that it feels like a realistic sibling connection. That face nuzzle sent me over the edge of audibly awing at that embrace. Sparky finally gaining that slice of affection from some pony like him and could have been considered family as well, even if it was short-lived. Have yourself a triple win, my boy.
That's it! Nothing's gonna ruin Sparky's special day, especially not a flying cake!
Hitch going full Papa Wolf mode as he rescues Sparky from his fate and is angrily determined to save the town from the cake dragon was just badass. Even him giving his usual mantra but with a more ferocious face and glowing in the green light gave me chills. I swear these winds are like a broken dam. They're flooding out at this point. This aerial scene is short but admittedly intense. The massive flower maneuvering the cake dragon to later capture it with its roots was excellent. I see that Hitch and possibly other earth ponies have gotten better at controlling their flora magic, and that's applaudable.
Time to get your birthday wish, pal.
This scene in which Hitch uses his flora magic to create a dragon plush for Sparky to fulfill his wish of having a companion in one way or another was the crown jewel of this whole episode. Again, proving that without a doubt, Hitch has a kind heart after all and is once again the best dragon dad for Sparky. 2 wins again. Oh man, the design of the plushie is exquisite, maintaining the original colors of the cake dragon with a tiny version of the flower that created it on top. It's a great combination of the 2 different elements of cake and flower being brought together in one adorable plushie.
I know it's not a little brother, but do you like it?
Hitch's initial nervousness at gifting Sparky the plushie is perfectly justified, knowing how he basically murdered his cake dragon right in front of him, and it isn't the same as Sparky remembers. You've got to be grateful with what you get after all, and it's a reasonable lesson to learn that not everything can come your way all of the time. Sometimes you have to settle with something different that is just as good as the present you wanted, and who knows, you'll love it probably even better, which is how Sparky feels when given the plushie. This is an impactful lesson and worth remembering, and worthy of double again, I think.
Do you like it?
Well, that's another word to mark down as one of Sparky's first. Oh, and there's another. What an uplifting ending to a wonderful episode! Hitch's reaction towards Sparky calling him Papa is such a beautifully raw scene for those who have experienced parenthood firsthand. That face of his being the perfect mix of joy, shock, and delight that any parent goes through when their kid calls them mum or dad for the first time. Congrats, Tom, on writing another masterpiece. Have another 2 wins. I'm off to wish Sparky a happy birthday!
I say we fight cake with cake.
Bring in the cake!
Granny, it's a bomb! The cake's a bomb!
Happy birthday to
You
you. Live
in
a zoo. Every pony, I'd like to say a few words.
Everybody, may I have your attention, please?
Auto glass repair, auto glass replace.
You want a new mirror?
No, Hitch.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. You are made of stupid.
I need you all to see this. They're not what we think they are. We don't have to kill them.
Ugh, these cupcakes always have too much icing on them.
I don't like your food.
What did you say?
I said I don't like your food, and I would like to send it back.
I am the ultimate life form. I go wherever I want.
Chaos control!
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And just before this video ends, I want to give a huge thank you to all my patrons on my Patreon. My Silver Fluffbutt patrons, Drew Lazinski, Sabrina Wade, Dolly, and Alex Smith, and all my Gold Fluffbutt patrons, Clear Heart Apple, Jonathan Chapper, Darthsiler22, Owen Wildish, Stephen Cram, The Bluish Pony, and KikiBat VA. All of your love and support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.